In this video, you are going to learn how to self-correct a high hip in 66 seconds. Let's do it. Before we get into how to self-correct that high hip, I'd really appreciate it if you just take a moment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, support me, a growing YouTuber. So you might have actually noticed that you've got an uneven hip or an uneven pelvis, that one side seems to be higher than the other. Now, if we don't have an actual physical leg length discrepancy, then we can work on fixing that. So now that we know that you have got a high hip, one that can be corrected with exercise, let's jump in and do the series of exercises right now. So what you need to do here is you need to lay on your back, bring your knees up, place both hands under the back of your knees. Now you can interlock your fingers here if you want to. You're going to drive your knees downwards, away from your head. And we're going to hold this for 5 seconds. Now we can repeat that exercise twice. And then what we need to do is reverse it. Again, keeping our knees up, place our hands on the top of our knees. We're then going to drive our knees upwards towards our head. Again, 5 seconds, and then we can repeat this twice. We are doing these exercises at maximal effort, which will ensure we are getting that nice isometric hold. You can always do this more than those 2 times, but we are going to do it twice on each of those exercises. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a large water bottle. Alternatively, we can use a fist. We're going to place the water bottle or the fist between our knees and do a nice isometric hold as we squeeze with maximal effort our knees together and towards each other. Now, for this one, we're going to lay on our back. We're going to take the water bottle or the fist, placing it between our knees, squeezing as hard as we can for 7 seconds. And relax. Definitely this one is important to make sure that that lid is on nice and tight. We don't want any accidents. I certainly don't want to be covered in water. So next what we're going to do is we are going to utilize a step. So if you don't have a step like I've got in this video, you can use the step to your stairs. All we need is one single step just to raise ourselves slightly off the floor. And if your balance isn't the best, you can use a wall or any other object around you to ensure that you don't fall over or lose balance as you do this exercise. So what we need to do is we need to stand with one foot on the step and control ourselves. Now from here, we are going to slowly lower our hanging foot down towards the floor as far as it will go. You're going to notice a very deep stretch as we do this in the hips and the lower back. Now we're going to take 8 seconds to actually lower this leg downwards towards the floor. And once we get to that bottom position, we're going to take another 8 seconds and raise that leg slowly as high as it will go, even beyond the height of the step that we're standing on with our standing leg. Turn around now, change legs and repeat, which is 8 seconds all the way down and then 8 seconds all the way up to the very top of this movement. We can then repeat this exercise twice. Now I've done a previous video on some spinal decompression, so if you're interested in reducing your lower back pain, you can check that video out right here. Alternatively, if you haven't already done so, support me, a growing YouTuber. Hit the like, tap subscribe, click on the bell icon, do all of those things. I'll see you next time.